Hey guys, this is Chris from Empire Bricks and welcome to Building Sullust Part 5, and believe it or not, this is the finale. I finished a little bit earlier than I thought, even though I really wanted to upload this video yesterday. It took a little bit more time than I thought, but I'm finished, it's done. This is it, and we're gonna have a look at everything that I put down, all the details, the story. But first of all, I want to say that this is my 75th video, guys. I've been doing this for like 6-7 months now. I'm really enjoying this. Thank you for all your support on this channel, and I will, continue to build mocks, do reviews, and stuff like that. But as always, if you have any input for this channel, just let me know. I'll see what I can do. So let's dive into this mock. It's Sullust, as you know. I've been building a Sullust mock for a couple of weeks now. It's based on what I saw in Star Wars Battlefront movies, trailers, stuff like that, and I kind of made my own scene, and it actually kind of has a story. So the backstory is that Darth Vader has a Sith holocron, and he is building a base on Sullust to kind of keep it safe and keep it away from the rebels. But the rebels found out, they came over and attacked the base, but the base was in much further development than they thought, and they are probably going to lose this battle or have to retreat. Without further ado, let's have a look at all the details. So let's have a look at the overview of the mock. It turned out pretty great, even if I say so myself. There's a lot of detail that I'm going to show you, but the overall landscape is something I'm really happy with. You have the lava going through. I experimented with some other colors in the lava, but it just didn't turn out like I wanted, or I was short on the studs and I didn't want to, create a bricklink order just for the studs, so I just left it red. But I think it looks pretty okay. I really like the layered shape of the plates and the wedges. I think they turn out just like a landscape that is carved out by the lava. So let's have a look at everything we've got. I think I'm going to start with the left side because it's a little bit empty, but it's where the rebels are coming from. They are attacking from the west, and they're the traditional rebels, as we know from the Rogue One series that is famous now, and the A New Hope series film. The traditional rebel soldiers. They are attacking from the west, and this is kind of a base that has underground infrastructure. So they came here, and there is this exhaust vent where there is one stormtrooper guarding and an officer, and there's this control panel over here that has some gas exhausts and stuff like that, and some controls, and the pipeline is going there. So this guy is getting knocked over by a rebel. He has a gun. These guys are struggling, and this guy is shooting his blaster at a death trooper over there. So there's this pipeline going from the control through this kind of rock formation into the exhaust pipe. The reason that I built this rock detail is that these are actually two pieces, and by building a rock over the connection, it looks like one. So I think that's kind of a neat trick. Not too hard, pretty simple. So there's more rebels over here, and Admiral Akbar is with them to support them. Like I said, it's not likely that the rebels are going to win this battle, so some might survive, some might not. Akbar will survive anyway, so I guess we'll have to call this a retreat afterwards. But they are making some casualties. They are shooting over there, and one death trooper over here just got shot, and he's holding this grenade, which is kind of a Rogue One tribute to the scene where Baze Malbus shoots this death trooper, and then he drops his grenade and they blow up. So I thought it would be a nice thing. Just have a better look at this guy. He just got shot by a stormtrooper. He's hiding behind the rock formation, and I used the lightsaber blades as kind of like gunshots. I actually tried to do this with a double Technic pin, a black one, but they're too loose. They just fall off. So this was basically the only thing that I could do, which is kind of a pity. I wish they made these in black. If you guys have any tips, you're more than welcome to give them. But this is as far as I came. So they are advancing from the west to the base. The base is still kind of under construction. Like I said to some people in the comments, I didn't want to do a basic Endor style base. And then again, when I came to the entrance, it was kind of hard to fit something over it. So I decided to build a under construction base, which kind of looks okay. I guess it's more work than you think. All the plates, the alignments and stuff like that. It's kind of a puzzle to make it work and make it look good, but I'm kind of happy with it. So there's this turbo laser over here, and it has some exhaust fans. But I also put on the dark red tiles to give it that under construction kind of look. Over here there is a stack of supplies, and a little bit further on there is the ATST platform. So that's something that I've worked on quite a lot. If you followed the series, then you know that it took quite some effort to put this at an angle. So as you can see, the studs are going like this and this, and the platform is a little bit at an angle. And how I pulled that off is by using the wedges and putting the whole platform on the turntable underneath, turning it a little, and then locking it on all sides with some bricks so it can't move anymore. So it's actually attached. And in the middle of the platform are some modified tiles with studs on it, so I could put the ATST on there, and I could just move the whole MOC without the ATST falling over. So having a look at the troopers over here, they are firing at the rebels, and the ATST just got manned. And I guess this guy is almost functioning as a spotter kind of thing. So he's telling the gunmen below to fire, and the ATST is firing at these rebels over here. I think it looks pretty cool with the lightsaber blades in it. I did it with 2 with the ATST, but it looked kind of weird. It looks better with just 1. So going along, there's another Death Trooper. And here I built this small hologram table. So there's this officer over here and another officer over there, 2 Imperial officers. And they're discussing tactics on how to attack the rebels, how to defend the base. So this kind of should be a resemblance of the larger landscape that this MOC is a part of. And it's a hologram table, so I put one high stack on there to emulate kind of a mountain kind of thing. So for example, I think we could be over here or something, and the mountain will be behind it. So yeah, they're discussing tactics. Well, on the complete end of the MOC, there is one probe droid. So he just arrived on the scene. He has been scouting the surroundings, but because the base is under attack, they are just returning to base and helping the stormtroopers defend the base from the rebels. And over here there is this cargo crate, which is just from a set, but I thought it just looked good here in the corner. It's from the Cannon speeder bike set. There's actually 2 of them. This is also where the grenade from the Death Trooper is from. So yeah, I just thought it would look good with a little bit of accessories on the side. There's another officer just running out of the base and the entrance, and starting to help the stormtroopers. And on top of the mountain, there is sort of a under construction area where they are working on the second floor of the base. So there's some pillars already there, and the dark red is kind of supposed to resemble rusty iron beams that are going to be poured in concrete or something like that. I used some Death Star crew guys. They're the Imperial figures that most resemble construction workers, I guess. And there's another exhaust vent over there, and a crate of beams, and another crew member with a gun going to assist and fend off the rebels over there. So that's the base from this side. I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out, even though it's a little bit hard to see with the ATST in front. But there's some exhaust vents over here and over there. There's some metal beams on the entrance that I put on there with a modified brick with a stud on the side, so I could turn it a little, and I made some angles. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. But for some extra detail, I'll actually have to see if I can get past this part and have a look inside, because over here is Darth Vader with his Sith holocron, and there is a protocol droid, a neutral protocol droid. He's kind of informing Darth Vader that the rebels have arrived, and he's figuring out what he has to do with his Sith holocron. Oh, another detail, a little bit hard to see, but I made kind of a throne. I can take it out for a second. It's a little bit hard to see it inside. I made this seat for Darth Vader, which I'm pretty happy with. It's kind of his meditation seat, and has some red lights in it, and some control panels, a red light on the end. And I like this back part of it. So pretty happy with that. But I'm putting it back in his throne room now. So that's the base. I'm really happy with how everything turned out. I don't know. I've been working on this for like a couple of months, and it's a little bit smaller than my Jedi MOC, but on the other hand, it's totally different and it has much more detail. So I still think I finished a little bit earlier than I thought I would. But I really enjoyed building this MOC. I'm really curious what you guys think of it. This is sort of a first for me, because the Jedi MOC was micro-scaled, and this is built for minifigures. And I really like putting my minifigs in there. So I'm already thinking, what should my next MOC be? If you guys have any ideas, drop it in the comments. I would like to remind you, I won't build anything obscure, so no Felucia or something like that. It has to be canon. I just like building those things, and I have a massive droid army, so my thoughts are going on Geonosis. But yeah, we'll see what I'll do. But for the meantime, I'm really happy with how this MOC turned out. Yeah, just let me know what you guys think of it. I'm really happy with how this MOC came to being, and all the techniques that I used, and especially the platform, putting it on an angle, and all the new stuff that I learned is definitely something that I will take to my next MOC. And the next MOC, I think, will be a 2x2 gray baseplate, so double this size. Because I'll just want to upgrade to something bigger and bigger. So yeah, that was the MOC. I'm really curious about what you guys think. Please let me know. I really hope you liked this video. And if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will be putting out more reviews, more time lapses, and more stuff like that. So stay tuned, and I will see you at the next video.